Who the fuck is that guy?
Jeremy Stevens! So it looks like we have our full card announced for UFC Iowa. On top of that, Johnny Walker is going to get knocked out by Azamat Murzakanov. And Rafael Fiziev moving to featherweight? We got all this to talk about in today's video. Let's get right into it.
Brother.
Starting with the UFC Iowa card. Sandhagen Figueiredo has been announced as the main event. Great main event. Like, this has been rumored for a while that this was going to be the main event of some fight. Now, I don't know if it was going to be this one or this fight has been rumored though. So I'm super excited for this. This is one of those fights that Corey Sandhagen, let's just say he's not going to be allowed to just feint at range. This is going to be he's going to be forced into a firefight, I think, because Figueiredo always has bangers, and I could kind of see Figueiredo winning this. This is a really tricky fight. I think Sandhagen is going to be very dangerous, though, but Figueiredo has a granite chin at the same time. Sandhagen has good grappling, but I think Figueiredo is going to be able to nullify it. Super back and forth. I really don't know who wins this. It's a 5-rounder. Maybe I'll favor Sandhagen since it's a 5-rounder, but if it was a 3-rounder, I might have picked Figueiredo. But honestly, I don't know, bro. It's one of these fights that it's super close, but it's a great matchmaking from the UFC. I would have liked to see Sandhagen versus Sean O'Malley, or maybe Figueiredo versus maybe Umar could have been interesting. But these two facing off I have no problem with this at all. So this is a great main event. Obviously, your co-main event, big fight. Bo Knuckle versus Rainer de Ridder. Obviously Rainer de Ridder is the future not light heavyweight, middleweight GOAT. He's the future middleweight GOAT, Rainer de Ridder. No, well, once he conquers middleweight, we're coming for light heavyweight too. Don't get it twisted. But future middleweight GOAT, I can't wait to see him smudge Bo Knuckle. No, honestly, this is a good fight. Really tricky for Bo Knuckle because Rainer de Ridder himself is a great grappler. He has great jiu-jitsu, great submissions. He's really good. Like, Rainer de Ridder is really good. I know he's goofy, but I liked how he looked in that Kevin Holland fight. He just marauded through Kevin Holland. He's big for the division, bro. Rainer de Ridder is really big for the division. He didn't look as good in his debut against GM3, but GM3 is the greatest fighter, like, literally of all time, so pretty hard to look good against the GOAT. But now we're going to get Rainer de Ridder versus Bo Knuckle, and, man, I don't know. I'd love for Rainer de Ridder to win. I would love nothing more from this base Chad Rainer de Ridder to just smudge through Bo Knuckle. And he's number 13 ranked. So if Bo Knuckle wins this, he's going to be ranked. They'll probably put him number 10, knowing the UFC. They want to get Bo Knuckle up there. But they've also taken their time with Bo Knuckle, right? Because they know he's not. I don't think he's high level at all. I think he loses to pretty much everyone in the top. I don't think he could be even a Kyle Baraujo, I'll be honest with you. Maybe he proves me wrong. Maybe he goes in this fight and just smudges Rainer de Ridder, but it's very hard for me to see that because Rainer de Ridder is a great grappler. So this is a really close fight. If it ends up just being on the feet, which I can't see Rainer de Ridder not trying to grapple with this guy. I could see Rainer de Ridder at least trying to push the takedowns himself. I could see him being the aggressor when it comes to the wrestling. So the question is, like, how is Bo Knuckle going to fare in that way? He might just stuff all of them, but his striking didn't look great against Paul Craig. It's a close fight, man. It's a very close fight. Same as the main event. And then, obviously, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that guy? Jeremy Stevens versus Mason Jones. So both of these guys have been re-signed by the UFC. I didn't even know Mason Jones was cut. Why did I say like that? The UFC. Both of these guys have been re-signed. Jeremy Stevens is back. Like, this is like he's re-signed. This is not like, oh, this is the last fight on his deal. I don't think so. Unless they've only signed him to a one-fight deal, or unless I'm like misremembering. I'm pretty sure this is his return. Like, they've re-signed him. Why? I don't know. He's 38 years old, but he did look good in bare knuckle, to be fair. I'm surprised they didn't try to make a play for like an Eddie Alvarez or, Eddie Alvarez. If I was the UFC, I would have considered looking at. You could have booked like an Eddie Alvarez Chandler rematch, but no, they re-signed Jeremy Stevens. He's facing a guy, Mason Jones, who's pretty good, to be honest with you, and looked good in his last couple of fights. This is going to be a good fight. This is going to be a really good fight. Great fight. I don't know how they've re-signed or why they've decided to re-sign Jeremy Stevens, but I'm not really going to complain. I fuck with Jeremy Stevens. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's got, good striking, great power. I literally just watched his knockout against Josh Emmett this morning. Great knockout. He's good. He's good. I don't think he's high level, but we'll see. You never know, man. Maybe Jeremy Stevens' title run starts now. Also, it's at lightweight, so Jeremy Stevens usually fights at featherweight because he's the hardest hitting 145er. But no, he's fighting at lightweight now, so this could also be interesting. But I don't know. I really don't know what they're doing here with this booking. I mean, but look, if Jeremy Stevens goes in there, I believe also this is his hometown of Iowa. I believe he's from Iowa, so some people are saying that was the reason. Look, if Jeremy Stevens goes in there and knocks out this bum in the first round, he's not a bum, sorry, but if he knocks out this guy in the first round, hey, man, Jeremy Stevens' title run starts now, man. No, I honestly, who Jeremy Stevens wins this, let's do Jeremy Stevens, Michael Johnson, and then obviously Johnny Walker versus Azamat Mirzakhanov on May 17th. Johnny Walker's retarded. He's going to get wheel kick KO'd. And that's all I got about this fight. I'm not really sure what Johnny Walker's doing. I'm not really sure what Johnny Walker's up to nowadays. I'm not really sure why Johnny Walker is taking fights like this. I'm not really sure why Johnny Walker hasn't just moved up to heavyweight. He's clearly not. I don't get this guy. I don't know. He's maybe him moving up. Well, apparently, I think he has changed camps now. I don't think he's training with John Kavanagh anymore. I don't think John Kavanagh is that great of a coach. I mean, his only fighter is McGregor, and McGregor lost his last 2 fights. So, well, he broke his leg in one of them, but he lost his last 2 fights. I don't know. Maybe let's see Johnny Walker and Tiger Muay Thai. I don't know. But yeah, Johnny Walker's gonna get knocked out. Let's get to the real meaty stuff. Pause. Let's get to the real meaty stuff. Rafael Fiziev, strongly considering moving to featherweight. Fiziev is my guy. I love Fiziev. I'm a based Fiziev enjoyer. He might move to featherweight, so we're going to react to this clip. And honestly, I think he could do pretty good at featherweight. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It would definitely be something to see, so yeah.
I'm started thinking right now about change weight division because I'm really cut weight very easy this time, and this is short notice. I very easy, bro. All this week, my nutritionist Jason, he tried to gain my weight because my weight go low so fast.
Wow. So he's saying that he lost weight so fast. Bro, get Ariel's face out of here or profile out of here. So he said he lost weight so fast that his nutritionist actually had to make him gain weight. Interesting. I always kind of thought Fiziev was one of those guys that could have moved down. I actually did a video about a couple of months ago, fighters that should change weight classes, and I was going to put Fiziev, but I was like, I don't even know. He's pretty swole. Could he make featherweight? But according to him, he could. So I think him moving to featherweight is not a bad idea.
Yes, and right now I have to think maybe about it.
So it's possible that your next fight is going to be at featherweight.
Do I have to look at Arrow's face?
It's possible.
You think strong possibility?
I think yes.
Wow. Okay. Is this something you've been thinking about for a while?
I think about it a long time, yeah. Because I'm like I said, I'm not big on this division, and my body is I lose weight so easy.
So even though this fight was short notice, you didn't have to struggle. How much do you think you weighed on fight night, or do you know? Did you weigh yourself
during the fight? You mean?
Yeah, the next day. How much do you?
77 kg. I'm 77 kg next day. 76 and a half, 77 kg. 170. I wake up 161.
170 is not bad, to be fair. 170 is not bad.
161. Wow. And what do you think he was? Did you felt he was much bigger?
Wait, 161 or 170? Wait, what? Okay, either way, it's not bad.
I feel he big, man. When we go fight, I see the big guy. When I kick him, I feel like I kick him with my fingers,
Wow. Have you you've never fought at featherweight before, right?
A long time, just when on the beginning.
Okay, in MMA?
Yep.
Okay. But obviously your UFC career has been 155. When you look at featherweight, are there matchups there that excite you, that interest you?
You mean some guys?
Yeah.
Also, don't think about that. But I want to fight with top.
So, thanks, Ariel, you fucking worm, for putting the top 10 here. I think let's go through this actually. The top 10 of featherweight that Fiziev could be going against. Josh Emmett versus Fiziev excites me. That's an exciting fight to me. Arnold Allen, oh, that would be a banger. That would truly be a banger. I think he beats Josh Emmett. I think he beats Arnold Allen. He smokes Brian Ortega. I think he beats Yair Rodriguez, to be honest with you. Yair Rodriguez is just a skinny Mexican version of Fiziev with an elbow or two. Evloev would be tricky, but I don't know, man. Evloev is probably the biggest featherweight here. Would he be able to just ragdoll Fiziev? Fiziev would probably be one of the bigger guys of the division. That'd be interesting. Diego Lopez, that'd be a banger. I don't know who would win that, to be fair. And then Holloway's not in the division. And then Volkanovski Fiziev would be crazy as well, man. There's some options. I skipped over Aljamain and Lerone Murphy because who cares about those two? But no, okay, I like Aljamain, but Lerone Murphy, who gives a fuck? He's 35 years old?
This guy's they're very interesting. All of these guys on top 10, everybody very interesting. But man, these guys have trouble if I come there.
They'll be in trouble.
They'll be in trouble, man. Everybody.
That's what he said, Ariel. He said they'll be in trouble, you dumbass. Anyways, that's it. That's all the news. So overall, let's recap once more. I didn't mean to bookmark that. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, my God. Move. Oh, my God. Whatever. Anyways, make sure you guys follow my Twitter, by the way, at BXGMMA. Jeremy Stevens versus Mason Jones. Banger. DeRitter Bo Nickel. Could be a snooze fest, to be fair. But I'm excited to see it. And then I hope Rainer DeRitter smudges that bum. And then Corey Sandhagen Figueiredo's a fucking banger. Johnny Walker's getting slept by Azamat Murzakanov. And then Rafael Fiziev moving to featherweight. Let's fucking go. Now I'm just waiting for Tai Tuivasa to move to flyweight. That's what I want to see. But anyways, make sure you guys like and sub. What do you guys think of the news? What do you guys think of the Iowa card or Fiziev moving down or Johnny Walker Murzakanov? What do you guys think of this? UFC, they're kind of cooking right now, to be fair. They are kind of cooking. So see you guys next time. Peace.